As he held the radiant
Al sostener esos
icosahedron,
radiante
Renato
isosaedro,
felt queasy, like dozens of tiny worms were nibbling his insides. It wasn't healthy to be so close to the eye of a god. How could he use it? He could take it to the observatory. The scientists there could tell him how to harness its ancient power. But honestly, Renato ached to get away from it. He brought the core back with him to the Farfarer. But honestly, Renato ached to be rid of it. Tell you what, said Lupino. I'll take it to the observatory. You attack the Imperial outpost. The Imperial outpost was a vital communications node. Taking it could shatter the Empire's ability to coordinate. And it would be full of secret plans and maps and maybe even rebel prisoners. It was a good target for a hero like Renato. But what if Lupino got the core and then broke it or lost it? Or worse, was Renato ready to take that risk? Maybe it was better if he brought the core to the scientists himself.
Vale, aquí fue justamente donde se quedó en el anterior gameplay, así que aquí yo ya no supe qué coger y hacer, así que lo dejé aquí y además era una muestra para que viésemos el juego. Después de haber cogido y no haber cogido el Sky Reaper cuando estaba en la armadura para ir a salvar a Lapino, conseguir ahora el ojo, si Lapino lo pierde, entonces no habremos hecho nada con el Sky Reaper. Cierto es que podríamos coger y atacar ese fuerte y podríamos conseguir salvar a rebeldes y conseguir a nuevos personajes, pero ya que tenemos el núcleo y nos está costando, lo vamos a coger, lo vamos a llevar al observatorio y ya más adelante atacaremos fuerte. Así que vamos a coger y vamos a llevarlo nosotros.
I know, Renato said, but this is what I was hired to do. At least let me run ahead and warn the scientists you're coming. So, Lupino was intent on being a hero, just like him. War made sensible men crazy for glory, and Lupino had
y así
never
podemos
been
saber
sensible.
qué es
But what was
este Sky
Lupino
Reaper.
might well trip over a hornet's nest of ravens. But that was better than ravens lying in ambush, wasn't it? They finished the trip to the Nexus in silence. Renato had no sooner rescued his friend than he was putting him back in danger. All right, he finally said as they landed. Go.
Vale. Pues tenemos que llevar el Sky Reaper. Vamos a ver qué es lo que pasa. Nueva zona, me imagino. Necesito un taller. Quiero hacerme la espada de fuego ya. Tengo que tener núcleos y mineral de sobra para hacerme la espada de fuego. Fijo, fijo. Qué mal pinta tiene esto, chaval. Dolores en alza.
Lupino vanish on the horizon. He could feel nausea building in him. He felt ill. Could his knees really be aching this much? But how could he have handed
Está
the core
perdiendo
off to
vida,
Lupino? That was a recipe for disaster.
Estamos perdiendo vida, Ojo. Lleva el núcleo al observatorio. Uf, lo que
If they
necesito es vida.
didn't want their things broken, they really ought to make them stronger.
Uf, uf, uf. Vamos a ir corriendo, que perdemos vida. Vamos, 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 vamos. Bien, y subimos de nivel. Vale, 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 vale.
There was a sign.
Y girando la vida.
Take the goat across first.
Vale, salud, salud. Bien, bien, bien. Un cofre. Minerales. Perfecto, tío. La espada al vacío. Vale, a ver qué hay aquí. Vida, 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 vida. Perfecto. Y minerales. Vale, un altar. Tenemos un punto. Vamos a hacer esta. A ralentizar el tiempo. Vale. Perfecto. Sigamos.
Renato
Vida.
felt worse. All his joints were aching now. He'd been through beatings that felt better than this. So the core had a kind of poison that could harm you without even touching you. That's new. Well, it had power. The rebellion needed something with power. And how was this any worse than a sword wound?
Vale.
Well, a death by sword was sudden and fair. This was just squalid. A piecemeal death, like old age.
Vamos a mirar esto primero. Vale, salud. Mantener la salud a tope.
Bridges, anyway.
¿Veis? Es que... Te pierdes cosas, tío. Te pierdes cosas. ¡Buah! Tenemos hasta de espada de vacío ya, chaval. Espera. Vale. Por aquí. Nos sentimos mal, ¿eh? Nos sentimos muy, muy mal. Vamos perdiendo vida cada segundo, tío. A ver si llegamos ya. Vale. Ahí. Vida y materiales.
Wonder what I could make with all these sword crafting materials, thought Renato.
Seguramente que habrá una mesa de trabajo. Vale, tiene pinta que estemos llegando ya, ¿eh? Bien, es que si lo dice, ya está. Espadas. Perfecto, ya podemos coger y podemos crear la espada de fuego. Vale. ¿Excalibur? No. Vale. Mantener R2 para activar espadas mágicas. Las espadas consumen energía mientras están activas. Vale, para cambiar de espada. Perfecto. Vale, o sea que tenemos que ir con la cruceta de izquierda a derecha, vamos cambiando y con L2 las activamos. Activamos su poder. Vale, ¿qué nos hace falta para este? 50 de esencia de agua. Para esta la podríamos mejorar ya en el siguiente nivel. Vale. Veamos. Ah, vale. Mientras mantenemos presionado. Entiendo. Vale. Por ahora, too easy. Vale. Perfecto. Llegamos. Vale. ¡Pah!
Renato hated warlocks. The way they
Hostias.
stayed back and lobbed pain and death from a distance. Cowards. Really dangerous.
Evitar el hechizo de fuego del brujo. Dañará a todo el mundo en vecindad una vez que explote.
It was good to practice your moves.
Perfecto.
thought Renato. Keeps you limber.
Uf, necesito vida, necesito vida ya. Pero ya. Vale, parece ser que no puede bajar más de eso. Uf. Esperemos que aquí haya vida. Energía. Materiales y esencia de agua. Vale, venga. No, pero dame algo de vida. Uf.
platform used a hybrid propulsion system fueled by anti-gravity and wishful thinking.
Vale. Vale. Dame cajas. Dámelas. Dame algo, por Dios. Estaba destruido, tío. El observatorio está destruido.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists everywhere. Bernardo found the mad rabbit cowering under a desk.
Madre mía.
The ravens. They must have known we were coming, said Lapino. How did you... Well, see, I was doing a card trick with my lucky deck, and I kind of bobbled the cards, so I went under the desk to gather them up, and boom! I guess we'll have to take the car straight to the secret base. The secret rebel base. Yes. They had engineers there.
Vale.
But wait. Calaveras, the sage in the mountains. Maybe he would know what to do with the naked core.
No. Vamos a dirigirnos ahora a la base rebelde. Vamos a conocerlos y vamos a... Dice... Reinaldo aún podría llevar el núcleo a la base rebelde. Los ingenieros de ahí podrían crear algo. Esperemos que antes de morir envenenado por el núcleo.
Ah, yes. The secret base. Not even Lapino knew where it was. They had engineers there. Those toads would surely know what to do with the core's power. And then he'd be free of it. But he couldn't take Lapino. The core would work its evil on him too. You stay here. Give me the coordinates. I'll meet you there. Someone needs to bury these scientists. Well, why do I get all the fun jobs? And with that, Bernardo returned to the Farfarer and took off.
Vale, pero seguimos con la vida baja, ¿eh? Ahí está el problema. Seguimos con la vida muy baja. Muy baja. Tenemos 20 de vida o así. No me gusta ir con la vida tan baja. Vale.
The ruins were quiet, but Renato could hear a buzzing in his ears. Was it bugs? Or was it the core slowly feeding him poison? The council would know what to do. If the core had this much power, it could surely change the terms of the great battle that was coming. And maybe they would take this burden from him. Maybe.
Control de la ira. Usar el altar. No tenemos punto todavía.
Once, he found a Superman issue number 1 in
Vale,
mint condition
parece
in a
ser
jar
que es
broken.
mínimo nos deja nivel
Planned to keep
30.
breaking things until he had the whole series.
Uf. ¿Qué hacer? Voy a ir por aquí. Toma mineral. Vale, necesitábamos 6. Aunque para mejorar esta espada podíamos ya. Vale, ahí hay un cofre.
There were stickers all over the platform for
Vale.
really hot lady foxes. With pictures and addresses and everything.
Oh, mineral. Y energía, que es que la tengo a tope. ¿Cómo no la gasto? Oh, qué bueno. Esa esencia de viento. Vamos a usar el altar. La mesa de trabajo, mejor dicho. Nos faltan 3. Vale, 30 no baja. Vale.
Renato checked to make sure his sword was still working. Yep.
Sí. Vale, ahora sí que vamos a poder mejorarla. Vale. Vamos a mejorarla. Espada al nivel máximo. Ya está. Recupera rápidamente salud con el tiempo. Cuesta energía. Anda. Pues mira, pues si nos quedamos sin vida ya sabemos lo que vamos a hacer. Vale, tenemos 2 caminos. Oh, aquí hay cofre Titi. Y allí también. Vale. Wow. Hadouken.
How had it come to this? Bernardo had
¿Veis?
signed on
Recuperamos
as
un
an
poquito de vida.
adventurer.
Pero como podéis ver,
Sure,
no
the
podemos
Emperor had
continuar.
gone mad. Sure, Renato had heard horrors from the ghosts of dead kittens and puppies sacrificed in his blasphemous rituals. But when he jumped in, he'd only been a little bored and slightly broke. And here he was, carrying a bucket of death across a broken landscape. Why not drop it and run? Because he hated to quit in the middle. That was his fatal flaw. He had to know how it all turned out.
Vale. Vamos a ir
Who are you
limpiando
looking
zona.
at? All right. No
Wow.
one.
Vale. Ya está. Zona limpia. Continuamos. No. Vamos a recuperar un poquito de vida. Perfecto. Sí te he dado. Vale, ya está.
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most
Vale,
people still
cuidado,
use
eh.
doorknobs.
Lo que te pierdes por no tener las espadas. ¡Ah! Me
There were still
mataron.
so many games to play, Renato thought as he died.
Venga, vamos allá. Otra vez. ¡Lol! Me ha dado el hechizo, chaval. Vale, venga.
Oh, good! I need a new run for me nest! Said the lead raven.
Wow, 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 wow. Calma, relax. Ese mago. Vale. Vida, 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 vida. Vale. Perfecto.
Blood pumping like a bit of killing.
A la tercera va la vencida, sí señor. ¡Fua! Chaval. Ha costado, ha costado, ha costado. Ha costado, pero lo hemos conseguido, chavales, lo hemos conseguido. Bien. Y vamos. Sea lo que Dios quiera. Nada, unas escaleras llevarán a la base secreta.
He dropped the core at the entrance to the council chambers.
Ahí está.
Get that thing out of here.
Croaked the speaker.
It's making us sick.
That's the core of the Sky Ripper, said Renato.
That's not useless at all,
Said an engineer toad.
it's poisonous. Look at the fox. He's ill.
Pues nada, hemos estado cargando con él para nada.
Yeah, not useless at all, said Renato. So what do? Rub it on His Majesty? The engineer chuckled. Renato didn't like it when engineers chuckled.
Oh, I got it. Listen, I can make a bomb and spread bits of the core all over a circle about 100 paces wide. Little chunks of poison and death. All you have to do is just get it near the Emperor. It'll kill him and his bodyguard and chop off the head of the fleet. Yeah, and if we're lucky, might poison some of the ravens around there as well.
What about me?
Right, what about you? Well, I'll build in a timer. You can set it and run.
No, that's a horrible idea, said Renato.
Well, we have to do something, yes?
Said the speaker.
This is something.
Renato couldn't argue with that.
Es acepto.
And so, reluctantly, Renato loaded the rigged core onto the Farfarer and set sail towards the Emperor's ship. The
Vale.
rebels took the fight to the Imperial fleet, but Renato was too sick to enjoy the view. He must have passed out as a firm hand grabbed him and shoved him forward. This was it.
Vale, pues esta vez no tenemos que decidir nada. Bien, vamos a completar esta misión y lo vamos a dejar aquí. No nos quitamos el núcleo, para nada.
The fleet seemed very big, and its ravens very tough. Or maybe he was just slower and weaker than before. He hated the idea of poisoning the enemy. It wasn't fair. Face to face with a raven, let the best swordsman survive. But they wouldn't even know what was killing them. Feather by feather, scale by scale. He didn't mind dying a hero. That sometimes went with being a hero. But he didn't feel at all like a hero. Not today.
Usa la bomba sucia contra el emperador. Vale, teníamos el punto de habilidad. Vamos a hacer
Haven't you always wanted to do that?
esta. Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. Cofre. Oh, minerales. Sí, señor. No.
Where was the cake? He'd been promised
Fallo.
cake.
Se complica el juego. Y encima no tengo toda la vida. ¿Yo esto lo he cogido? Sí, lo cogí. Vale, se queda. Se guarda si abre. Si guarda. O sea, si consigues el cofre. Vale. Vale. Además por culero ya está muerto.
He was in a swirl
Perfect.
of newly remembered knowledge. He needed to focus.
Vale, madre mía. Vale, energía, energía, energía. Vale, no puedes. Por más que quiero, no puedo. Vale, pero energía tengo a tope. Vale, vamos por aquí. Vale.
Oh, this really didn't have much in the way of safety features, did it?
Vale. Lo sabía. Bien, ya está. Fuera el mago. Todos son menos problemas. Vale, perfecto.
There had to be something useful in these things, didn't there?
Vale. Seguimos avanzando. No paramos. No, batalla. Vamos. Wow, lo que me rodeó ahí. No me dio tiempo ni a esquivar, chaval. Vale. Vale, vamos a ver el mago, lo primero. Perfecto.
The thing about ravens was,
Sí,
they
sí.
never dropped any loot, and no one ever wanted the feathers. He was exhausted. He was making stupid
Wow.
mistakes. His fur was coming off in bunches.
Vale.
You can see the Emperor's ship, long and sleek, a floating palace. The bomb would only poison a circle 100 paces wide.
¿Y esto?
He would get as close as
No,
he
no se
could.
puede, no se puede
Set
romper.
it and run. Oh, this was a lousy way to win a rebellion, he thought. He didn't want a medal for this. He just wanted to be forgotten.
Ah, vale. Ahí estamos. Vale. Si podemos conseguir,
Since was,
aunque sea un
and I
poquito.
really like the sound his sword made in the air.
Vale. Pelea aquí. Al canto. No, lol. La madre que lo parió. Fuera. Listo. Vale. Por aquí. Bien.
He'd once been a pirate captain. He used hooks to get around his ship. What was his name again?
Vale. Es que lo que fastidia es que pasa a muy poco, tío. Vale, batalla y... Ah, no. Qué raro. Digo, batalla y siguiente plataforma. No, 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 no. Vale. Los soldados con escudo bloquean tus ataques. Agarra y lanza contra otro y su escudo estará temblando. Vale. Flasca. Listo. Y nivel a tope. Vale. Vale. Rompiendo.
Renato twisted the timer and the bomb as far as it would go and staggered off. His knees hurt. Oh, everything hurt. He staggered away as far as he could until he had to lie down. He could see the entire Imperial fleet from here, and the rebel ships engaged with it. There was a blinding flash. And a second later, a monstrous thump. Burning rocks arced across the sky over both fleets. A wreath of fire shot outwards, rolling across the fleets. A pillar of smoke boiled up from where the Emperor's ship had been. It reached into the clouds. That's a wee bit more than 100 paces, thought Renato. It took Renato most of that evening to die. Some of the toughest ravens lasted all week. Some of the rebels in the furthest ships survived as much as a month. That winter, with neither Empire nor rebels to rule them, the islands slid into banditry. And so began the Second Age of Darkness.
Wow.
Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning.
Nueva historia completada.
He'd
Historia
fled
19, un
burning
cubo de
Ubar
muerte.
years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there. Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. The core was powerful, but dangerous if used improperly.
Wow. Vale, parece ser que ya ha terminado y hay diferentes historias. Y podemos completar, digamos que todas, y hay que ir repitiendo todo el rato. La verdad que si hay que desbloquear todas las historias está muy bien, está muy interesante. Y lo más seguro es que dentro de poco pues iremos sacando nuevas historias y nuevos finales. Así que, chavales, lo vamos a coger y lo vamos a dejar aquí con una historia completada. Y en el siguiente episodio pues iniciaremos otra. Así que os espero a todos en la siguiente historia de Histories. ¡Hasta la próxima!